Good morning to all. Today we are going to discuss about the grammar part preposition of the second chapter of 12th standard. I hope you know what is preposition. Preposition is a word which help us to know the position of the two nouns. So in the book page number 43 they had given us the list of preposition and the prepositional phrases they had given. What is preposition? Preposition help us to know the position of the noun, and the preposition phrase it begin with the preposition and it ends in a noun phrase, that is a prepositional phrases. Here are few prepositions that comes confusion. The example illustrated correct usage. So at the page number 43 they had given us some preposition like about, above, across, after, again, ahead, along, amid, amidst, then around, as far as, aside from, at, bearing, beside, behind, before. So you go through the preposition, the list of preposition which is given to you according to the alphabetical order, and in the exercise they had given us some of the preposition which creates confusion. Let us discuss that. Okay, the first one is since and the for. Since as well as the for. Now we are going to learn about where we have to use since and where we have to use for. Okay, since for an action continue for the past to the present time. So if the action it's continuous, if you are doing since now, okay, that we can say I am studying in Aditya Vidya Niketan since 2015. It means still we are studying there. Present, it is continuing till now. That is there we will use since. Okay. The same thing I am studying in Aditya for 10 years. So it's help us to show the duration. There we will use for, and since if the process is continuing, there we will use for. Okay. Since for an action continuing for the past to the present time. Yuan has been playing badminton well since 2014. It means Yuan still he is playing badminton. Okay. For the total duration of the action extension for the past to the present time. So here we can, for the same, Yuan has been playing badminton for the past 4 years. So duration, showing the duration we can use for. The process is continuing past to present, that there we will use since. Okay. The example, Yuan has been playing badminton since 2014. Okay, so he is playing from 2014, still he is playing now. So the action is continuing from the past to the present. Okay, the next for the same sentence we will see. The Yuan has been playing badminton for past 4 years, for past 6 years we can say. Okay. Okay. So for past, this shows the duration of the time, how long he is playing. Okay. So this is a difference between the usage of the since and the for. We should not say Yuan has been playing badminton for 2014. The meaning will change. So there we have to use since. Since we will use in the place where the action takes place from the past and still it is continuing, there we will use since. Since we will use in the present perfect continuous tense also. Okay. So here that's why present perfect continuous tense. Okay. Has been playing. Okay. And the next one is above and over. Okay. I hope you had understand what is the difference between the since and the for, and we will go to the next one, that is above and over. Above, over. Okay, there is a slight difference between this both. Above, when one thing is not directly over the another. Okay, so when one thing is not directly over the another, there we will use above. Okay, and over, it's horizontal moment of the higher level, exactly above, there we will use above. ஒரு பொருளுக்கு நேரா மேல இருந்தா என்னது above. சரியா? The fan is over the bench, it means it's not exactly over the bench, it's on the ceiling, we can say. There we will use above, and over, it means the exactly over the bridges over the river. So exactly the bridges over the river, there we will use exact horizontal moment, we will use over. Okay, this above shows the level, the sea level is above the mountain. So the sea will not, the mountain will not exactly above the over the mountain. So that it's a level, it shows the level, above shows the level, and this over shows the horizontal moment. That's all, that is the thing, it shows the level and it shows the position where it is. Okay, so let me explain you with the example. My brother lived in a mountain mountains above the lake. Above the lake. Here this above, it's not exactly on the above the lake. Exactly, it not shows the position, it shows the level. The lake is at the sea level, at the ground level, and the mountain level is high. It shows the level of the land mass. And over, I saw a helicopter over the lake. So here this over shows exactly where the helicopter is flying. It's flying over the lake. Lake ku mele parakudhu. Okay, that is the difference. It shows the level. This shows the position. Okay, this is the difference between the above and the over. Okay, next, the same below and the under. Above, opposite of the above is below, over is under. Okay, that just it's the opposite word. Below as well as under. Okay, below is opposite of above, as I said, and the under is opposite of over. This below, it shows the level, as well as the water level is below the 100 degree, below 100 degree. It shows the level. Okay, the water level in the dam is below 100 degree, means 100 degree ki keela irukku. Okay, that shows the level. And her head was below the level of the table. So the level, it shows the level. Okay, and under, the child plays a toy under the table. It means exactly under the table. Correct another table ku keela vechirukka. Okay, head was below the table. It shows the height, level of the height of the child. Okay, here okay, the simple difference, it shows the height and it shows the place. It shows the position, exact position, and it shows the height. Okay, so the toy, the child plays his toy under the table. Exactly, the child had play her toy under the table. Okay, So now we understand what is the difference between the since and the for, over and below, over and above, and below and under. Okay. Next we will go through along and through. Along and through. Okay. Along, the following a line of the specific movement. Along means we are following one line on the specific movement. Okay. Through, for the movement in the 3-dimension space from one side to another. So 3-dimension space we can go from one side to another, that is through. Okay. The train passes through the tunnel. உள்ளுக்குள்ள அந்த tunnel-குள்ள என்னது train போகுது. The peoples are standing along the road. Along the road na the road ஓட ஓரத்துல அந்த பக்கம் இந்த பக்கம் என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க people, they are standing. Okay. So this is an example of along and the through. The man walked along the side of the river. Along the side of the river. So if the river is flowing here, the man is walking at the side. Okay, this is a man walking along the side of the river. Okay, along. Here hunter walked through the forest. Hunter walked through the forest. Forest is a 3-dimensional area. The hunter is walking through the forest, means he is walking from here to here. That is walking through the forest. Okay. என்னது காட்டுக்கு நடுவுல நடந்து போறது. Okay, that is a walking through the forest. Between and among. So you know the difference between the for and the since. For we will use for the thing which continue from the past to present. Since, and for we will use for the representing the duration of the time. And the second one, above and over. Above it shows the level and over it shows the exact position. Okay, ரெண்டுக்கும் மேலே தான் அர்த்தம். ஆனால் என்னது மேலேனா என்னது லேக்குக்கு மேலே மவுண்டன் இருக்குது. that is a different. The plane is flying above the lake. அப்படின்னா என்னது எக்ஸாக்ட்லி லேக்குக்கு மேலே பறந்துட்டு இருக்க இடத்துல என்ன பண்ணுவோம், நம்ம we will use over. And below and under. Below it's the same meaning. Below is the opposite of the above and the over is opposite of under. Okay, so the same. The water level is below 100 degree. 100 degree oda the level oda keela irukku. The child places a toy under the table. Table ku exact keela vechirukadhukku peru the under. So you have to understand. For your better understanding I am explaining you again and again. Along and through. Along na அந்த வழியில நிக்கிறது, straight line of movement, and through means it's we are going through, உள்ளுக்குள்ள போறது, அதுதான் அது through. Okay, this is the difference between these three, since and for, above and over, below and under, as well as the along and the through. And the next one is between and among. Okay. Between and among. If we divide something between two, we will use two nouns, we will use between. If we use more than two nouns, we divide something, there we will use among. Okay, share the chocolate between Ramesh and Raju, there we will use between. Okay, share the chocolates among three people or more than two, Ramesh, Raju and somebody, there we will use among. Okay, more than two nouns we will use among. Let us see. Between used for two nouns and adverbial where there is and in the sentence. So there where there is an and, adverbial noun, adverbial form, when there is a two noun and we use and, there we will use between. Okay, see, there was a meet between Jesse and Owens and the Lucy along in the Berlin Olympics. So there is a match between the Jesse and Owens. Among we use for more than two nouns, where is the use of and in the sentence. So when we will use the use of and, there adverbial we will use and, here we are also using and, but not between two, more than two. So here is a healthy discussion about the communal harmony among Ramesh, Abdul and John. So here we are talking about more than two nouns, Ramesh, Abdul and John. Okay, so there we will using among. Okay, the ball hidden among the leaves. There are so many leaves, more than two leaves or so many leaves are there. So the ball was hidden between the leaves, we should not say. Among the leaves. That is among. Okay. Then before, after. So both are opposite word, before and after. So something occurs first, there we will use before. If it occurs later, that there we will use after. Before and after. Before, it is very easy. Here we won't get confusion. I hope you all know very well. Before and after. Before we use for the second action in the phrase when we mention two actions. When we are mentioning two actions, so we will use this before as a second action. Before eating food, you clean your hands. So சாப்பிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி என்ன பண்ணணும், கையை clean பண்ணிக்கோ. So we use for the second action before eating. கையை கழுவிட்டு தான் சாப்பிடணும். Okay, so the action, second action, before that we are using before the second action in the phrase. After used for the first action in the phrase when we mention two action. After eating food, children love playing. So after eating food, children love playing. Here we are used this after at the first and the before at the second phrase, second action. Okay, this is the difference between the after and the before. Now we will go to the book exercise, page number 45. Recall your learning of the basic preposition and complete the sentence using the prepositions given in the bracket. So in the bracket they had given some preposition. By using that we have to fill the blanks which is given there. Over, you know, I had explained you what is over. Okay, then under also you know, over, under you know, and on na mala in general meaning, not in specific meaning, general meaning mala, between two, among, more than two, into, if you flow on the not in the stable moment, ஓடிக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறதுக்குள்ள போனோம்னா என்னது, into. Okay, next with, since, in front of, near, beside, you all know this. Okay, let us read this sentence first, then we will fill the blanks with the suitable words which is given in the bracket. The boy jumped dash a narrow stream. The boy jumped dash a narrow stream. Afsar will meet me dash Friday morning. Afsar will meet me dash Friday morning. The temple is dash the bank. My friend will meet me dash his brother tomorrow. My friend will meet me dash his brother tomorrow. Here is usually a garden dash a bungalow. Here is usually a garden dash a bungalow. First you understand the sentence, that's why I am reading again and again. Yuan has been studying well dash childhood. Yuan has been studying well dash childhood. The trekkers climbed dash a mountain meticulously. There is a skirmish dash my brother and sister. The laudable thoughts were apparent dash many scholars in the conference. The laudable thoughts were apparent dash many scholars in the conference. It is easy to work dash edges of the visionary leader. It is easy to work dash the legends of the edges. Edges means it's a famous or popular or well known, we can use that. The visionary leaders. So let us discuss. I hope you had understand. You may find in the gap in kandupidichirupeenga nenikiren. Let me see. The boy jumped dash a narrow stream. The boy jumped, page number 45. We will do the exercise, first one. The first task, and the A1, the boy jumped into the, because it is not a stable, stream will not stay at the stable, it will flow. So if the motion, it is not in the stable movement, we can use the into. Abhi tholachikittu poradhu adha into. Okay, so the boy jumped into the narrow stream. Afzal will meet me dash Friday morning. Afzal will meet me on Friday. Okay, on Friday morning, shows the day. At we will use for time, on we will use for day, and in we will use for month or year. Okay, next, temple is dash the bank. We can use near or beside, both the same, near or beside. We can use this, anyone or both, anyone we can use among these two, between these two. Okay, sorry, among is not right. My friend will meet me dash his brother tomorrow. My friend will meet me with his brother tomorrow. There is usually a garden dash a bungalow. The garden is situated in front of the bungalow. It shows the position in front of the bungalow. Yuvan has been studying well dash childhood. Still he is studying well, so we can use since. Okay. The trekker climbed dash a mountain meticulous. It means on, climbed on the mountain. Malai mele. Okay. Next, there is a skirmish dash my brother and the sister. Between, two people are there, so we can use between. The laudable thoughts were apparent. Many scholars in the conference dash many scholars, so among. It is easy to work dash advisors of the visionary leaders. So work under, avargalukku keela vela paakradhu. That is work under their supervision. Okay. Copy down in your book page number 45. Okay. Then we will go to the task 2. Task 2 of the same page 45. Complete the following passage using the preposition given in the bracket. So they had given 5 preposition in the bracket: among, for, at, to, in. So they had given one paragraph also. We have to read the paragraph, understand the meaning, read 1 or 2 times, then you can understand better. Then we will fill the option which is given in the bracket. When Lakshmi was dash school, she practiced music from Monday dash Friday. She involved herself dash the school orchestra. She was responsible dash conducting many programs. She was very popular. Her classmates, as she was kind, friendly and helpful. Okay, they had given some paragraph related to Lakshmi. When Lakshmi was dash school. When Lakshmi was dash school. So when Lakshmi was at school, we should not use in school, it is at school. It shows it helps us the specific at school. Okay. So when Lakshmi was at school, she practiced music from Monday dash Friday. So from Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday. Okay. Next one. She involved herself dash the school orchestra. She involved herself in the school orchestra. Okay. Next one. She was responsible dash conducting many programs. She was responsible for conducting many programs. She was very popular dash her schoolmates. Among her schoolmates. She was popular among her schoolmates. So this is how we have to fill the blanks. Then we will go to the Next, second task 2, second main we will discuss. See, there they had given after, with, on, before, of, in, for. Okay. So, like how we had solved this first one, we will concentrate on the second also. Dash the interview, Solomon was confident dash getting the job. He knew that he was qualified dash the job. He was interested dash discharging his duty perfectly. The interview panel was impressed dash his attitude and skill. So, the interview he was dash cloud 9. Okay, first what they had given, dash the interview, Solomon was confident. So, dash the interview, it means before the interview, before the interview, Solomon was confident dash getting the job. Solomon was confident of getting the job. Solomon was confident of getting the job. He knew that he was qualified the job, qualified for the job. Jobukana qualification avanukku irukku. So he was confident. Next, he was interested dash discharging his duty perfectly. Interested in discharging his duty perfectly. Next, the interview panel was impressed dash his attitude, with his attitude. Then, and so dash the interview he was after the interview, dash the interview, after the interview he was on cloud 9. On cloud 9. On cloud 9 means he was happy. Okay. So, this is the second one. You fill the blanks in your book. So, before the interview, Solomon was confident of getting the job. He knew that he was qualified for the job. He was interested in discharging his duty perfectly. The interview panel was impressed with his attitude and skill. So, after the interview, he was on cloud 9. This is how you have to fill the blank of page number 45, task 1 and 2. Copy in your book. Okay, now we will discuss about preposition phrase. The word begin with the preposition and it has some noun phrase, that is a preposition phrase. Okay, phrase is nothing. It not give a complete meaning. It gives some meaning, but not a complete meaning. It does not have any subject or verb will not be there. So, in the evening, at the top, at the corner of the room. So, in the top, in the top. So, it begins with the preposition in the top. Okay, in the evening. It's begin with the preposition in and ends with the noun phrase. So, it is a preposition phrase. Okay, prepositional phrase, prepositional phrases. So, now we are going to discuss about prepositional phrases. Okay, prepositional phrases is made up of preposition and the noun phrase. It is made up of preposition as well as the noun phrase. So, underline the prepositional phrase. The first two examples has been done for you. Okay, so they had given us the examples. See here, the first, with reference to your advertisement in the local newspaper, I am applying for the post of salesman. So, which is the prepositional phrase with reference to. Okay. Next, the assignment will be completed in a few weeks. So, which is the prepositional phrase in a few weeks. From the third, we will do it. We will do it by our own. Okay. Okay. Next, the third one, see. Ravi was appreciated by his teachers. then the D1, we feel sorry for your mistake, for our mistakes. Next, the boy studied well in spite of many obstacles. Obstacle means தடைகள். Even you are studying, no, the same way. Okay, then the F, our nation is famous for its glorious culture. Glorious culture. Okay, next. We are proud of our children. Okay. My brother will return home in the evening. Already I had explained you what is the prepositional phrase. It's a combination of preposition and the noun phrase. That is a prepositional phrase. So here the first two sentences A and B, they had given the answer for us. From the C we have to find. Okay. Ravi was appreciated by the teacher. So which is the prepositional phrase there? By his teachers. Okay. Next, we feel sorry for our mistakes. So which is the prepositional phrase here? For our mistakes. The boy studied well in spite of many obstacles. So in spite of many obstacles. Here the next sentence. Our nation is famous for its glorious culture. We are proud of our children. My mother will return home in the evening. So this is how we have to find the preposition phrase. This is all the thing you had studied in your lower classes. This just to recall your memory. I hope you had marked. Shall I grab it? Okay. The next one is a task 2. Filling the blanks with the suitable preposition phrases given in the bracket. Okay. In the bracket they had given some prepositional phrases. Using that we have to fill the blanks which is given there. Okay. In favor of, in case of, according to, on the whole, on the account of, on behalf of, in spite of, instead of. Okay, in favor of. We will use this term in favor of. In case of, in the காரணத்தினால, according to, இதனால அப்படினு சொல்றது. On whole, மொத்தத்துல பாக்கும்போது, on the account of, என்னது இதை முன்னிட்டு அல்லது இதனால அப்படினு சொல்லும்போது on account of. On behalf of, இவங்க சார்புல அப்படினு சொல்றது அந்த on behalf of. In spite of னா இருந்த போதிலும், instead of அவனுக்கு பதிலாக. So the first thing, the first and the foremost, we have to know the meaning of the word which is given there. Okay, the first we have to know the meaning of the prepositional phrases which is given in the bracket. Then we will read the sentence one by one. Then we will understand the meaning. Then we will fill the blanks which is needed. Okay, from the option. Dash Kiran Ramesh may attend the program. Dash Kiran Rajesh may attend the program. Dash Kiran, Rajesh may attend the program. Kiranukku பதிலாக. So the first answer is the page number, it is on the page number 56. Task 2. The A dash Kiran. So instead of Kiranukku பதிலாக. Okay. The next one, many tourists visited Ooty dash heavy rain. மழை பெஞ்சிட்டு இருக்கு, ஆனாலும் என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க, ஊட்டியை விசிட் பண்ணுறாங்க. ஸோ many tourists visited Ooty dash heavy rain in spite of, இருந்த போதிலும், in spite of. Okay, in spite of. Next, expressing gratitude dash others is common in the oath of thanks. So எல்லாரோட சார்பா, அப்போ என்னது, on behalf of. The next one, dash I am happy childhood, dash I had a happy childhood. So மொத்தத்தில் சின்ன வயசு ஃபுல்லாக நான் சந்தோஷமாக இருந்திருக்கேன். அப்போ என்ன வரும், which one we can choose? On the whole. On the whole I have a happy childhood. Our teacher always act dash her student. So teacher always act according, in the favor of. Teacher will act in favor of the students. F, dash his laziness, the boy remained passive for a long time. So he is lazy, so he is remained passive means he is not acting active, he is not doing anything, he is passive. அப்படியே ஒன்றுமே செய்யாமல் இருக்கிறது means passive. So on account of his laziness, on account of his laziness he was passive. So next one, dash Gandhiji Ahimsa means infinite love. According to Gandhiji, Gandhiji பொறுத்தவரை Ahimsa means infinite love. According to Gandhi. The next one, dash rain take an umbrella. In case of rain, take an umbrella. In case of rain, take an umbrella. So I hope you had understand what is preposition and what is the prepositional phrase. So instead of Kiran, Rajesh may attend the program. Many tourists visit Ooty in spite of heavy rain. Expressing gratitude on the behalf of others is common in the oath of thanks. On the whole, I had a happy childhood. The teacher always acts in favor of her student. On the account of his laziness, the boy remained passive for a long time. According to Gandhiji, Ahimsa means infinite love. In case of the rain, take an umbrella. So this is how we have to write. I hope you had understand what is preposition and the prepositional phrases. Thank you, my dear students. Next conjunction we will discuss in the next class.